All right, this is a continuation on the topic spiritual spouse, the spiritual intimacy demons. I already talked about incubus, that is the male spiritual spouse that torments women. And today I want to talk about succubus, the female spiritual intimacy demon. There are words I will not use because of the apps where we are posting these videos. All right? So pay attention. Let's delve into it. The way the incubi affects the women is not the same way that succubi affects the men. Incubi is singular, incubus is plural. So succubi is singular and succubus is plural. All right? In the life of every man that incubi is tormenting, the presence of incubi in the life of any man brings about trouble, chaos. Everything is upside down. Retrogression, turning around in a circle. It is more easier for a woman that has incubi to succeed than for a man that has succubi to succeed. It is very, very hard for a man that has spiritual spouse tormenting them to travel to another country. Most of you that applied for visa to other countries and it was denied, it's not your village people, it's not your uncle, it's not your stepmother. It is the woman that you're entangled with in the realms that is holding the way against you. It is hard for her to enter that place where you will be going to. She might not have access to that place. Her level never reach. Depending on the level of the spirit you are dealing with here. Listen, most of you that are outside the country, some of you took your succubus to that place and see you. Sometimes you lose your job, sometimes this, sometimes that, issues, things that will keep you inside the house. They want affection, they want attention, they want your time. And if she's a broke one, my dear, you will suffer. Because the wealthy ones, the one that have reputation in the realms, will supply you with some certain things so that you will be in the house. They want you to always be present. I hope you know that in the realms of the supernatural, the job is more upon the male spirits. So Mokobona, every man, you know what Ikenga is? Every man's Ikenga. I don't know what you people call it in your language, but it's a worldwide thing. The mantra of prosperity, the mantra of productivity, the mantra of progress. Every man's Ikenga will function very well according to the woman that is behind it. Now, when they tell you that behind every successful man that there is a woman, you didn't ask if it is a physical woman or a spiritual woman, because two of them are always present in the life of many men. Did you ask? The woman behind you in the realms of the spirit can bring your downfall or lift you up. You will be lazy because somebody is holding you down in the house. You're looking for a job. You're done with school, but no job. Oh yeah, this is it. I can coaching, promise and fail, disappointment. There is no place where you put your hand into that you will receive success, because they don't want you to make money. They know that in your world, once you get money, the next thing is to go and marry. They will never want you to get to that place. Apate tufu, apampu, licking pockets. It is not your uncle in the village. It is a spiritual spouse that is wicked, tormenting your life. Are you paying attention? It is a problem for a woman to look at you and say she likes you if you don't handle the spiritual succubus. I don't know if you get it. The moment a woman looks at you and wants to come close, forget it, everything starts scattering, because there is a spirit somewhere that is preserving you for themselves. They are claiming ownership over you. And any day that they come and have that intimacy with you, my dear, that day is gone. No achievement for that day. because virtue will leave through that sin. A seed is taken. Don't ever say yes to anyone who tells you that to invoke an incubi or succubi for you so that they can assist you in the affairs of life and pave way for you and all that. Don't ever accept that because it's possible to be done. I hope you understand. Don't ever say yes to that. There is this part of it where a feminized man, a female spirit will be attached to him because they see that he is feminized. He needs an energy booster. He needs a morale booster and all that. It is better for you to stay in the path of the light. Don't darken your soul. That is by the way. Look at yourself as a man. Anytime you start noticing that there are too many women around you, women are giving themselves freely to you. My dear, Succubus is around. Do you know what they are trying to do? They will through these women and suck out everything that will help you for that season. And know it that there is something great on the way for you. That's why you are seeing those women. So be very careful at this time. What they are looking for is something to pull you down. They can bring other women around you just so they can rob you of the power of your ikenga. No more productivity. They rob you of that power. You reach for things and never get them, so that you can calm down and put you in a place where you have nothing doing. Because when you have nothing doing, they have you all to themselves. Sukubi is very bad. There are many ways to contact these things. I'm just telling you one or two of the ways that these things can be contacted. I told you in the video of Incubus, the same way it happens to the men. So if you also have a queen as a spiritual spouse, they will be providing you with everything you need. But the day you will say you want to marry, you see this jealous type, they don't want you to stay or sleep with any girl at all. They'll rather be giving you money, providing you for everything you want. They'll rather put you in a place where you are needing help and they'll be bringing it to you. Have you seen these people that, they have money but they are disabled? Maybe they have accident and one leg is off. You see them, very handsome guys. These are schemes that they use to try to get them because they know that these ones are costly stars in the realms of the supernatural. Everything I've tried to tell you, all the teachings I'm doing, I'm not trying to tell you that this is how it happens to everyone. Everything I've said here is for someone. If the message is not for you, please just share it around. You don't know who you might be helping. Somebody might through you get their salvation on this page. It is well with you. So as we proceed, I'll be telling you things to do to avert the existence of these things in your life, to banish them from your life. First, you don't do it by force. You and I know that everything concerning women, you don't do it by force. Unless you want more chaos upon your life. Yes, do not handle these matters by force. It is better to do it skillfully with wisdom, apply wisdom, than for you to do it by force and damage things. Secondly, it is well with you when you still have your mother alive while these things begin to surface. It is well with you when you still have your mother alive. And if your mother is a spiritual person that has authority in the realms of the supernatural, she doesn't need to be an Ezewine or a prophetess or any of those things. No. But that she knows how to assess the feminine energy. Yeah, she will just go there and tell them, see what is happening to my son. I can't be alive and this is happening. Says, I need you people to fish out that woman. Give whatever it is that is required. All right? Your mother can stand for you and make these things easier for you. Another thing is this: if you have a covenant with God, divinity, that gives access to angels and all that. The same way it happens to deal with that for the women, that's the same thing that applies here. So go and listen to my teaching on Incubus. You will understand. The men's own is actually easier because, you know, summon the elders of the element space clan and some other things. They just call her and she renounces what she has over you. But you need to walk through covenant. You need to walk through sacrifice. Listen, what they usually affect in your life as a man is usually your ikenga, the mantra of productivity, progress, success. And if you see people that these things are tormenting, you pity for them. And everybody's level of this thing is not the same. There are people that, spirits that operate in high levels are the ones troubling them. Do you know what the Igbos call Ibobo? A strong aura, a strong spirit, a glory radiating around them that even your seniors see you and call you sir. These are men. They'll be scared of coming close to you. People are scared of coming close to you. Even women. They have wealth, they have power, they have influence and all that. Those ones, it's hard for you to hear that they have spiritual spouse. And if they eventually have, it is hard for them to separate from it. Unless he himself stands upon that authority that governs his personality and does the things that are supposed to be done, speak the words that are supposed to be spoken. Usually it's them that break it by themselves. But you must have what? Covenant. I am teaching this so that when you come to me or go anywhere for consultations and solutions, don't know too much talk. Go straight to the point that this is what is happening to me. All the things you said are happening to me. I want solution. Don't come to me and start, cutting through corners so that you will know if I am a prophet or not. If you, this generation, let me know if you will see. And this one, I don't have that time. Seriously, I don't have that time. If there are specific things you want to talk about regarding the same issue, you're free. And that's why I'm doing these teachings. Another thing, if you know you're not ready, don't start. If there's anyone that say they will do it free for you, you are free to go there. Go fast and meet the person. Because a lot of people will tell you freely you receive, freely you give. But they cannot save somebody. Why has he or she not saved everybody when they know it is free? Hmm? It is lack of understanding that make people say some certain things. Yes, everybody's ministry are not the same. Pastor, preach, read the Bible, teach the word. When it comes to spiritual work, give it to the people that are called for it. Because there are things required to do some certain things. Because if I ask you to go into the bush, or go here, or go there to get this and this and this, put it together, you might not be able to activate that thing when you are done putting it together. Because there are spirits behind them. There are spirits behind most of those herbs. There are spirits behind most of those things you got from nature. Just like that one that when you go there, you touch it, it just closes. You touch it, early in the morning, it just opens. There are many things that herbs can be used for. It's not just about tying somebody. Listen, anybody that has inferiority complex, you can use it to work on the person. Just meet that herbs early in the morning when the sun is coming out and it's trying to open up itself. Take it. There are some things you use it for. Yeah. And then same it goes for the protection around you from some of these spirits. But I can't tell you to just go there and cut and do this and do that. There are other things that are needed. Yes. That same herbs, spiritual work of protection, is there. They call it touch and die. Everybody knows it. That no power, no spirit, no human can stretch their hands forth to harm you. Just in your can touch and die, say you know the hear word. Put your hand inside that place. Or dokasiagaga. To tear your hands. You may not understand. But if you want prayers, we'll pray for you. We're not here to deceive people.